Well, hello there everyone. Welcome to my kitchen. I'm Christy and it is time to get cooking. All right guys, today I'm going to be making a common British and Irish food called the beloved sausage roll. These delightful snacks can be found all over the UK in gas stations and supermarkets to restaurants and pubs, and for very good reason. I mean, who would not love a buttery, flaky, crispy pastry filled with flavorful sausage? I absolutely love them. They are just so delicious and they are super easy to make. You can make these wonderful little treats with just 3 ingredients, which is, of course, you're going to need your sausage, an egg, and then puff pastry. Now this is the Pepperidge Farms puff pastry. You can find this in your freezer section, and that's all you really need. However, I'm going to add an additional ingredient, the spicy brown mustard. I'm going to add that to my sausage. I love the flavor that this gives, but that's optional. You do not have to do that. So let me show you just how to make these delicious sausage rolls. All right, so I have a little tip for you. I am going to put this sausage into a piping bag. Now this is like a cake decorating piping bag. You can find these in your cake decorating section of Walmart or your supermarket or whatever. You can use a Ziploc bag and cut the corner off if you can't find these. I'm going to place my piping bag into a large cup and then kind of fold this bag down around it. And then I'm going to place the sausage into my bag. Okay, so I have let my puff pastry sit at room temperature so it can completely thaw. That makes it a lot easier to work with. Now I'm going to sprinkle just a little bit of flour, not a lot, down onto my little board here. And then I'm going to take one of these puff pastry sheets and then open it up. All right, just like this. And I am going to just very gently roll this out. Not a lot, just a little bit. Then I'm just going to take a pizza cutter and I'm going to cut it in half lengthwise. So I have 2 pieces. All right, next I'm going to pipe my sausage into my puff pastry, and this is why I have put it into a piping bag. It just makes it a little easier. Now here's another tip for you. If you want to make it super easy, just buy sausage links, but make sure if there's a casing on them that you take that casing off, and then you can just line your sausage links. That's also super easy. But I like to add the spicy brown mustard to my sausage meat, so I prefer to do it this way. But I'm just going to pipe this sausage onto my puff pastry. And I'm putting it on kind of on one side. Beat my egg into a bowl, and I'm going to add a little bit of water. This is going to make my egg wash that I'll use. All right, so now I'm going to get a pastry brush and I'm going to brush the other side with this egg wash, and this is going to be like my glue that'll hold that roll together. All right, then all I'm going to do is roll this up just like this. I am going to take my fork and just go all along the seam just to make sure that it's nice and sealed. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to brush some of this egg wash all over top of my sausage roll. And then next I'm going to cut my sausage rolls and place them onto a baking sheet that I have lined with parchment paper. Now this is when it gets fun. You can make little mini sausage rolls, which are great for appetizers, or you can make them a little bit longer. You can cut them whatever length you want. I think I'm going to cut each roll into thirds. All right, now I'm just going to do the other sheet of puff pastry, sprinkle a little bit more flour down onto my board here, and then I'm going to roll out my other sheet and do the same thing. Okay, so then you want to bake your sausage rolls in a 400-degree oven for 20 to 22 minutes until they're golden brown and the sausage is completely cooked through. So while my sausage rolls are baking, I'm going to make a delicious dipping sauce. And I'm going to use this spicy brown mustard and make a spicy brown mustard honey dipping sauce because it's my favorite. It's super easy. Let me show you how to do it. All right, so I have here 1/4 cup of mayonnaise, and I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of the spicy brown mustard and 2 tablespoons of honey. That's it. That's all there is to it. Just give it a stir. So my sausage rolls are all done, and oh my goodness, they look beautiful. I cannot wait to eat one. Oh my goodness, guys, these sausage rolls are so buttery and flaky, and I love the spicy brown honey mustard dipping sauce. Did you hear that crunch, that crispiness? Oh. These are so delicious. They make a great snack. They also make a wonderful appetizer. Yeah, you just cannot go wrong with these. I feel like I've got flaky pastry all over my mouth. Oh, you've got to give these a try. Well, thank you all so much for watching. Have a wonderful day. God bless, and I will see you soon with more delicious recipes.